Hi, this is Fab Fam Life. Today I want to talk to you about how you can lower your grocery bill. Well, there's a few things. If you just take them to heart, you will save so much money on your groceries. I have gotten to the point to where I don't really spend that much on groceries, but we eat really well. We eat a lot, considerably, and there's never the feeling that like we're lacking anything, we're going without. So let me tell you the things that I try to do in order to not spend that much on groceries, and also, which is a great side effect, to live a more healthy lifestyle in terms of food. The first rule I always try to follow is never go grocery shopping on an empty stomach when you're hungry. The worst thing is that when you're hungry, you're going through the grocery store and you're like, oh yeah, that would be so good. You see something and you think you just have to buy it, even if it's just to munch on it, like on your way home in the car. So the best thing is just, to go after you've eaten, after you're full, and then the dangers of buying stuff, on impulse are just not that great. Another huge thing is plan your meals. Make a meal plan for the week. I use a website, and there's tons of free websites and also paid websites out there, but I'm a freebie person. But even if you just plan it yourself, make a plan. Know what meals you want to make throughout the week, and this will first of all, help you to concentrate to get just the things you really, really need. And also, you're gonna not be at home and be like, okay, what am I gonna make? Okay, I got tomatoes, I got some pasta. What could I make out of that? It's like a puzzle that you do if you just buy groceries randomly. And then also, for me, it's too much of a headache. You're at the grocery store and you're trying to picture meals that you could make, and then you're trying to imagine, okay, what do I actually need for that? And the thing is, the result is usually you get home and then you forget an important ingredient, and then you can't even end up making what you've intended to make because you forgot something, or you have to run back to the store, which is really aggravating. So make a plan your meals, and it'll really take the headache out of, cooking and shopping. The next thing that I always do is don't buy processed foods. Try to buy the basics. Buy fresh produce, fruits, vegetables, buy fresh meat, or even frozen, but don't buy prepared stuff. Now, first of all, it's so much more expensive. Like if you're gonna get a Lunchable or, I don't know, any kind of ready-made meal or even packaged salads, for me, they're not as good quality as if I make it just fresh from scratch, which doesn't usually take that much longer anyway. Second of all, the way it's packaged, I don't even like it. Usually, even when I buy, produce, I take it out of all the plastic packagings just because I don't like it being in that plastic. For me, it's a bad thing that it sits in that plastic for so long. So if you buy anything pre-packaged, like salads or Lunchables, it sits in that plastic for days and before you eat it, and then for me, it's not really good. It can't be. Also, usually the prepared stuff is full of preservatives, and even if it isn't full of artificial preservatives, there's some kind of, something like salt, sugar, whatever, some citric acid for antioxidation, which for me, it's never as good as just getting the raw food itself. The next thing would be organize your fridge and your pantry. The worst thing is you go to the grocery store and you're trying to think, did I still have apples, or did I still have ketchup, or did I still have whatever? And you don't really know because your fridge or your pantry is just not that organized, and you can't really picture what's in there or not, and you don't know what you're out of, and you don't know what you need. So for me, organizing my fridge and pantry has made a huge difference in that I don't buy stuff that I still have. I don't buy extra. I don't get home and find, oh, I still had 3 yogurts in there. Why did I buy 5 more? I don't think we're gonna eat all these. So this is a really great thing to do, just to know what you have, organize it. What helps you to organize is really make it uniform. Like I put all the dry goods into glass containers, and that way I usually see right from the outside how much I have left, and also the uniformity, it makes it so much easier for me to picture what I still have or not. Like the rice, the beans, the lentils, the pasta. If it's all in a glass, it's so much easier to tell and to remember what you have. Another huge thing is eat healthy snacks and prepare them. You're not only going to save tons of money, you're also going to feel so much better. Instead of buying chips and cookies and stuff like that, try to prepare some healthy snacks. For example, I always make some veggie sticks. I just cut up carrots and bell peppers and celery and cucumbers, and I make yogurt dip, which is really easy to throw together. And then whenever I get the munchies in between, I just take that out, dip it in there, and then my quick little hunger is gone and ties me over until I have a meal. And as far as fruits go, you can never eat too much fruit. I mean, just take apples, grapes, bananas. Those are fruits that you can just take and eat. You don't need to peel it. You don't need to do anything to it. You just take it out of there. You can eat it right away. But what I do to fruits that can't be eaten readily, I try to prepare them also. I try to make a glass and cut up the kiwis, peel them, cut them. Any other fruit like pineapple, mangoes, which is a great snack. You feel so much better if you just had 3 apples and a pound of grapes or watermelon versus just, when you have that terrible little hunger that is just harassing you and you're just like, I need something to eat right now, otherwise I'm going to pass out. And that's where I go for fruit. It feels so much better. And plus, it's really good for you. Another thing that I try to do, at least where I go shopping, many times there are some brand name products, but for stuff like beans in a can or crushed tomatoes, to me, what's inside is pretty much the same, whether you get a brand name or just the store brand name, just the no-name product. So I always go for the cheaper one because, for things that are just really not prepared, but they're just raw goods in there can't be that much of a difference. And I've never found a difference in the quality. So I get the cheap stuff, and it's really worth it. Now my last tip is if there's something on sale that doesn't perish quickly, like, I don't know, rice, pasta, things like that, like dry goods, flour, sugar. If there's a super sale and they're having it really cheaply, then I would stock up on a few staples that for sure you're always gonna need. Stock up on those because it's good to have it on hand, and why buy it when it's double the price if you can get it at half price? So these are the things that have helped me, first of all, slash my grocery bill, and second of all, to just eat better and have better eating habits. Also, it's helped me to stay more organized because I don't just have tons of stuff that I need to stuff into the pantry, but I have an overview of what I've got. So I hope these tips were helpful to you. I hope you have a wonderful day and check back soon for more videos. Bye.